Executive Committee members, I'd like to welcome Federal Member of Parliament, Andrew Lang, Deputy Lord Mayor of Brisbane, Adrian Schrinner. Welcome. Our very own Mayor, Karen Williams. Deputy Mayor, Alan Beard. Hello. Officer in charge of Brisbane Water Police, Senior Sergeant Warren Francis. And our very own Keith Williams, President, Volunteer Marine Rescue, Queensland. From our favourite people, Energex, I would like you to welcome Danny Donald. Danny, Energex is is very important to us. So please convey our gratitude for the sponsorship afforded to us in the past and into the future. Energex's generosity enables us to go that extra mile. And also our very own Councillor Craig Ogilvie. So on the 14th of February in 1975, the National Medal was established, and the medal recognises diligent service for a period of 15 years in an organisation that protects life and property. 3 of our very own members have done the time, and I would like Andrew to come up to present these medals tonight. One of the recipients is present, and I would like to invite Peter Stock to come forward.
Well, firstly, I'd like to thank everybody that I've had anything to do with VMR and rescue.
Wonderful to have you down in our neck of the woods in the most interesting part of Moreton Bay. We know you get the northern and less tantalising, fascinating, interesting part of the bay. Welcome to
and to ladies and gentlemen, for all of your distinguished service, we pause tonight to recognise something very special. My very, very singular pleasure to be able to announce 19 names who will be receiving the Governor-General's National Emergency.
Where most of society had the pleasure of sitting at home and watching that on television, the members of VMR, Raby Bay and other volunteers from the Redlands responded and went straight to the coalface in support of the police, the ambulance and Queensland Fire and Emergency Services. The work they did was, I consider, quite dangerous. Considering the volume of water that came down through the Brisbane River and the effect it had on society in general. Many people lost their lives, a lot of damage done, things that people will never recover from. And as I say, this is a little bit of gratitude from the authorities for the people that fronted this day by day and went to the coalface and did the...
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I know that most of you are probably wondering what on earth someone from Brisbane City Council was doing here tonight. Well, I think now you know. It's our opportunity on behalf of the City of Brisbane and Lord Mayor Graham Quirk as well, who unfortunately can't join us tonight, to say thank you for your efforts during the 2011 flood. And Brisbane City has taken away a couple of important things from that event. The first is that you can't tame nature. The other thing, though, that we took away from it was the fantastic community spirit and the spirit of volunteerism that came out of that event. And so we wanted to say thank you on behalf of the City of Brisbane for your efforts. It is amazing what was floating down that river. Just in relation to this medal and the recipients this evening, may be interested to know that this is part of the Australian National Honours System. And In terms of priority and in the order of wearing these medals, it actually is ahead of the National Medal and the Defence Force Service Medal. So this is an important medal that you've received tonight, one that's very, very important on a national level and something that you should be very proud to wear. Like all Commonwealth medals and honours, you'll be wearing it on the left-hand side of your uniform, and its ribbon is emblazoned with 7 gold bands, one representing a different state and territory of the Commonwealth, and the gold symbolising the hope and optimism that
well, good evening everyone. I'd like to acknowledge all of those folk out front, and especially like to welcome Deputy Mayor Adrian Schrinner to this beautiful part of southeast Queensland, and he knows because he's a close neighbour. Look, most of what needs to be said has been said. So to each and every one of you, whether it be long service or for your contribution to that event, which will be etched in history, particularly I suppose for those people in our generation, as a time where the whole region came together. On behalf of Redlands City, you make me very proud, you make our council very proud, and you make our community feel very, very safe. So thank you so much, congratulations, and I'm sure there'll be lots of celebrations between you as an organisation in the days to come. Thank you.
Over the last 5 years, VMR AB Bay averages just under 200 medevacs per year. In the last 5 years, we have returned to safety 3,600 people. Stay safe and enjoy the rest of the evening. And please put your hands together again for our distinguished guests.